There are some truly unacceptable behaviors you should never ever tolerate from people. And the sad reality of this is no one else has ever told you this. Not your parents, not your guardians, caregivers, not mentors, teachers, nobody. Because they've never done it for themselves. They too tolerate utter bullshit and unacceptable patterns and treatment from people. Today we break that cycle once and for all and set ourselves free. And if you're actually serious about creating boundaries, standing up for yourself without violence in an assertive, confident way, let me help you. This is my expertise. I'm the king of walking away. I know how to stand up for people and to people the right, healthy way. So to work with me, click on the link in the description down below and let's go from there to get this sorted once and for all. Isn't it sad that your parents never told you how to do this? Isn't it upsetting that you've been going through your life assuming this is normal? Or worse, gaslighting yourself saying, I'm lucky to be around these people. Well, maybe I'm the difficult one. Maybe I'm toxic. Maybe I'm weird. Maybe I'm a loser. Maybe I'm just, a bit of a freak. No. And of course there's exceptions to every rule, but you're none of those things. You're just somebody who's tried to people please and manipulate situations so you don't get hurt. But the ironic thing about it is you still get hurt. You still get let down. You still get called out inappropriately. You still get humiliated. You still go through a lot of pain. And when you're crying and you're suffering and no one's got your back, it's because you haven't got your own back. It's not about standing up with your fists. It is certainly not about getting aggressive and angry. That only makes things worse. And it's certainly not about being nasty, vindictive, or taking your anger out on the wrong people. The right thing to do here is stop accepting unacceptable behaviors. The more you tolerate it, the more you get walked all over. You are teaching people how to treat you. I liken it to my time in a toxic relationship. The longer I was in that toxic relationship, the longer I endured the misery, the disrespect, the just stupidity of it all. And just by presently being there, just by still, making an effort in that relationship, just by literally showing up, I was encouraging more of that behavior. This gets very complicated when it comes to families, because it's your family, right? But family is just the title. If someone is going to be abusive, disrespectful, toxic, make you cry, ruin your life, I don't give a shit if it's a parent, a sibling, whoever. Cut ties, walk away, do not accept it. And trust me, don't believe the bullshit, well, I'm family and you need to just accept the way I am. I'll touch on that a little bit later on. The point I'm trying to make here is it's unacceptable for the following reasons, these behaviors. They make you feel like crap. They ruin your life. They give you PTSD. They make you less than. They destroy your confidence and destroy your peace. That tossing and turning at night, those behaviors that you bring to your own relationships, your work environment and other people, that trauma, all that suffering you're going through is because you're accepting shit from other people. As you watch this video right now, and as many times as you need to watch it, it ends today. It stops right now. Enough is enough. This video could have been 3-4 hours long because there's many behaviors, but I've handpicked these ones because they resonate with me and I'm 90% sure they're going to strike a chord with you as well. So the first behavior is disrespect disguised as jokes. The just kidding, it's not that deep, can't you have a laugh comments that aren't jokes at all. They're actually testing your tolerance. I've been called every single name under the sun. Sometimes it's been justified, but most of the time it hasn't been. People saying to me, "Oh, you're a fat shit, aren't you?" when I haven't been. overweight. They say, well, yeah, but compared to me, you're fat. But, I'm sure you can just take a joke. You know what I mean? That's nasty. Well, you'll never amount to anything. Well, you know what I mean? Like, you have your limitations. You're not very educated. That hurt me. Well, you're not a businessman. You don't have a clue how to run a business. That hurts me. You're not the best looking guy in the world. You'll struggle to get dates. That hurt me. You think it's a laugh, and it's not me being overly sensitive, nor you at all. It's those really personal remarks that cut very deep, that leave an open wound, that scar us. And the scary, sad thing is, we'll take that comment as gospel. We'll believe it as truth and assume that we are unworthy, that we're unattractive, that we're less than, that we're not good enough. And that's what hurts the most. And how do you deal with this unacceptable behavior? Call it out. You say, listen, I know you're trying to joke here, but I don't appreciate you speaking to me like that. I think there's a line and you've crossed it. The amount of times I've done this, I've lost count. And they will get defensive. Oh, come on, I'm only having a laugh. No, but I don't appreciate that. You will not speak to me or about me in that way, please. And you just go silent afterwards. Silence is permission. That's it. Don't forget, they're testing your tolerance. They smirk at you and smile and say, internally, let's see how far I can go to provoke them. Deny them the access. Simple as that. Next one is a very interesting one. Last minute consistent flaking and cancellations. If they're constantly wasting your time, it's very simple. They don't value it. Now, the older and more successful and grounded I've become, the more I've valued my time. No matter what I'm doing, whether I'm watching a movie, playing a video game, socializing with my partner, whatever it is, that's time and precious to me. And I need to enjoy every second of it as a functioning adult. But for some moron to not value my time cuts me so deep, pisses me off so much that I don't value them at all. Think about it. You work hard, you've got your responsibilities, yet you're sacrificing time for a phone call, sacrificing time to travel somewhere to meet them, or you're putting your life on hold, your precious life you're not going to get back, for a moron, a selfish narcissist, a stupid flake who never wanted to go in the first place. One of the most powerful things you can do with these people who only ever seem to get in touch with you when they need something, it's always you making the effort. You need to match their effort. Stop prioritizing people who treat you like an option. You are not an option. You're a human being with value, with dignity, respect. And just because some parent or person ever told you that, I'm here to tell you that and remind you as well. They flake at the last minute, and especially dating wise, early on. Run for the hills. This one is something I already mentioned and can certainly be applied to fiery, so-called passionate families and family dynamics, and that's called passive-aggressive communication. So the backhanded compliments, oh, well, you're lazy anyway, no wonder you can't get a job. Exercise isn't for you, you're destined to be overweight. Oh, you'll never be a business person, you're not too smart. The cold shoulders because they don't acknowledge you or say hello properly. The guilt tripping, how am I going to get home tonight? Oh, I'm on my own again. Oh, who's going to get food for me? Oh, I'm destined to be alone, whatever. It's all manipulation, either with a smile or fake crocodile tears. Now, I'm a coach and I do no bullshit coaching. But even in my personal life, I'm a no bullshit person. I don't try to offend, but I like to give it to people how it is, and I've got to receive it back the same way. I don't sugarcoat. I don't gaslight, I don't manipulate. I say the facts, stick to the facts, and say the truth. It's hurt me many times, it's hurt other people, but I'd rather be rooted in the truth than live my life as a liar and then be confused as I have to keep up with all my lies. Just like you do with the cancellations and the jokes that are actual insults, address this directly. If they can't be straight with you, they can't be close with you. It is not hard to give a straight answer. It is not something a PhD scientist or doctor, a Nobel Prize winner, needs to do either. It doesn't rely on intelligence. It's simple, straight communication. Can you come? Yes or no? Do you want this? Yes or no? Do you want me to help you? Yes or no? Stop playing these games with these people because they're morons. And if they can't accept that and they say, well, you know, you should have read between the lines. No, you idiot. You should have told me directly what the hell you wanted and I would have given you a yes or no. Lastly, the following is the most common, the most spoken about, and the most dangerous of the unacceptable behaviors you should never tolerate from people. When they make you responsible for their emotional outbursts. So they lash out, sulk, cold shoulder, withdraw, and somehow that's your job to fix. Whether it's in a relationship, a family dynamic, a bloody work environment, a friendship group. It's so exhausting and draining. When was the last time you spoke about your mental health? When was the last time anyone gave two shits about your mental health? Your emotions, your desires, your trauma, your pain and suffering. No, it's swept aside for them. Those people who are the extroverted, those people who are the show-offs, the bigots, the big people, the ones who make it all about themselves. Adults manage their own emotions, their problems and issues, and you must refuse the role of the emotional caretaker. Your advice could be very sound. You could be very empathetic, very sweet, but if you are always responsible for their emotions and it's your job to fix it, that's a problem. Even as a ruthless, no bullshit coach, I'm not going to deal with your personal problems. I'm here to coach you and show you the right way to fix your problems. You can either follow the advice or you could just wallow in self-pity. I've seen it before. People treat me like a therapist. I'm not a therapist. I'm here to show you the path and emphasize with you, but I'm also not here to mop up your bullshit. Same with family. Same with partners. Same with all these people. It's an unacceptable behavior because it will make you drained, exhausted, have a negative impact on your mental health. You will suffer and you'll be depressed. I do not want that to happen to you. And perhaps I've left out some behaviors that really strike a chord with you. Or maybe these have. And you're ready to make a change and build boundaries in a logical, practical way that makes sense and gets results as well. It makes sense and makes you feel finally understood. So let's work together and fix this now. The link is in the description and the pinned comment down below. Only serious people, not doom and gloomers, will take charge. It saddens me, like I said, that we tolerate these behaviors. But what saddens me more is we were never told in the first place how to deal with it. Well, thankfully, because of this video, you now have the tools in your arsenal to stand up for yourself. But not with violence or aggression, but by boundary setting, walking away, and focusing on the person who needs as much nurturing and care as possible. Yourself. Are you sick and tired of feeling stuck in life or being weighed down by endless struggles? Maybe you're exhausted from being walked all over, or tired of never having boundaries, or not saying no, walking away, or stuck in toxic cycles and situations. Well, imagine breaking free from all of that, feeling powerful and totally in control of your life. When you work with me, there's no BS, no fluff, just real, personal transformation. Now, you've seen my journey on YouTube. about the power of walking away from the wrong people, overcoming addiction, handling grief, empowering myself from being rock bottom. But this isn't about me. This is not my story. This is your story. Imagine having a life on your terms, having a healthier, better relationship, being able to overcome your struggles and actually be at peace and taste happiness, maybe for the first time ever in your life. Now, other coaches fail when it comes to getting real results because they offer you generic advice that is not catered to you. It's a one-size-fits-all program and it's a load of BS. But I'm different. I listen to you. I take notes. I ask the deep questions and personalize and cater to your needs to take you from where you are now to where you truly want to be. And it's a lot easier and simpler than you think. So here's what I want you to do. If you are genuinely serious about change and personal transformation, book a free discovery call right now down below. And also check out the testimonials from real people and real success stories of men and even women who've turned their lives around thanks to me. There are only limited spots available, to take advantage of this now. And it's only for serious people who are serious about change. So let's not delay. Let's not keep you where you are now, stuck in the same cycles, the same routines for another year. Let's work together and break free together and live life finally on your terms.